It's been a while since I did a few sieges, so we currently have the siege just starting, so let's see what there is to hit. Always a bunch of things to hit early on, so let's see. In this case, I would like to go this with a aerial. Aerial's not ruined though, so that's going to be a bit of a slow hit. Is it ruined? That is really horribly ruined, aka not ruined at all. But let's get these runes in quick. For aerial, mostly when I use it, it's just whatever HP kind of set I can find that is kind of not used, okay-ish to seem to be using, something along those lines. Doesn't really matter too much, like what kind of stats are on this thing, as long as it just can provide the healing when needed. And of course, you go this kind of lead. Main thing that we want to kill on this one would be the one in the middle. Moment we kill that, match is pretty much over. Okay, good thing that he starts focusing for that. We can focus this down or not. I don't want to go for... Do I want to go healing right now? No, I kind of like you on low HP at the moment. Kind of want to get that as low as possible. You have the silence in. This will never miss a crit, even if it is glanced, because it has the again anti-cleanse thing, whatever thingy things. It's too early, boys. It's too early. Can't really think. It seems to be like a high resistance one again. I fought a high resistance one before. It's odd. Like, I'm not even sure if it's good. It is definitely a something. That is, it's good for being a something. But is it a good something? I'm not sure. It does do something. That's it's doing something, guys. We're getting a lot of somethings in here on this early morning. Well, siege. What we're doing, something like that. Trying to get our hits in. Should have started with a faster hit. These cleaves hit I always can do a little bit faster than the hit like this. Yeah, it's definitely, it has to be 100 res. Wow, how would you 100 res that? Well, some people, they like to go 100 res on things. Some other people, like me, not that much. Okay, let's just start killing the Perna. Oh no, the Perna is killing me. Oh no. Even if I would lose the aerial right now, I really don't give a shit. It's legit to the point that it doesn't even matter. If we just keep landing all of his silences, keep missing that one. Doesn't matter, we kill it over there and then just let's press auto. Let's just press auto. I think that's going to be the fastest way. On whatever way we're trying to kill, if we can kill, how we can kill, doesn't matter. Perna on defense. I haven't seen Perna on defense in G3 Siege for a little bit of time. It's been a while. Been a while. The good old Pernas. Well, 100 res on that thing on the left. Is it great? I don't know. Well, that was a first hit, but that was really a slow hit. These things I can't really necessarily cleave. Let's see what's in here. There's a few cleave options in here. Let's go for this one for cleave. This is probably the one that I can cleave, one of the easiest. My Robo has been disappointing me. Last time that I did Siege, it stripped 0 out of 3. Most of the time it doesn't really do that, but let's see how it will do today. And that is a... Once again, there was only one thing to strip and it did miss on that one thing to strip. Robo, you're still disappointing me. You are still disappointing me. Okay, let's try to hit that one first. If it did get the additional turn and it would have actually gotten his turn in, it would have been very bad. Now it was just... well, I died. So it was not that bad. That is the main thing. It could have been bad. Was not that bad. So that's good. And then full hits on one unit over here does tend to do a lot of damage. And then you still kill. But good thing that I did crit that thing on the left. Otherwise, if he'd taken his additional turn, he starts healing or cleansing. Could have been bad. Could have been bad. Robo, still disappointing my ass. Let's see what we have over here. Bunch of... Well, this is pretty an old team we used to use as well. I'm not really sure how... Well, there's a bunch of ways you can clear that. It could be fast where this thing is just generally super fast, or this thing would be super fast, but let's see if they actually do run it that way. So we're gonna go for this, we go for this. You still have... I think it's very hard to tank this, and you are still on damage dark, and then we have just a fight against you. Should be fine, should be fine. And if not, it's not gonna be fine. Well, we shall see. I do think it is fine. So it is a swift-ish thing on that, it seems. Not swift enough though, and then we kill both. Yeah, definitely 16Ks, you're not going to be surviving. That's there's a lot of things you might survive, but 16Ks throughout that on a low HP unit ain't gonna be surviving that much, sir. And good thing is we can do this hit 2 more times. Technically, I could even do it 3 more times, but I would have to max level and max skill my third Sonya really fast. That's one way I could do it, potentially. But let's see if we can at least get a second one in. Is there more? There's more. Yay. Okay, that one is already claimed. Is there more? There's still more. Yay. We can claim another one. And another one. So in this case, we will go for this team, and we just have to use the other Sonya. Is this a maxed out Sonya? That is a maxed out Sonya. But we're going to have to change the runes for just a little bit, because those runes are not really what we would like to see on a Sonya in that sense. Where are those runes? Where's the other Sonya? Other Sonya is right over there. Yes, sir. Give me those Sonya runes, please. And then you give me those Adriana runes. Well, pure vanilla cookie runes, technically. And then you are going to be for a one that is over yonder. Where are we at? Where are we at? I think it's always the third one, right? Yep. And then we go for that one more time. Pretty old defense. Actually, we stopped using it for a while back. We used to have this as well. Thing is, you can go for Swift Chandra, but it's still pretty hard to make a Shift Chandra move against this altogether. Okay, that moves in front right now. But I still left because the Miying had speed buff for 2 turns, and then you just kind of start lapping in speed where he's not fully in tune because of that as well, so. Yeah, something like that, I get the idea behind it, but you would have to make a really fast Chandra if you actually wanted to make this move. Well, to be honest, I also didn't really super hard speed this team, because I do care about the damage, but it is important as well that you deal that. So let's see for this hit. Could go bad if I do one of these hits. I could smack you first, you second, and then we're good to go on that team. Yeah, that could work. That could totally work. So let's see over here. You would have to change all of your runes right now. Jesus. Every time I start ruining something else on Swift, it just simply gets down to his runes. Because currently I have the Sabrina moving, and the Sabrina is exactly using all of his runes that he would like to use. Yeah, it's pretty much the whole Sabrina set, which is pretty much my highest damage set on that. And then my Luna is stealing this rune. So I do know where all of these runes are exactly, because I've been reruning this for like a million times already. But it is kind of on the point like, yeah, okay, that's where all of these runes go. Okay, so in this case, since I don't really have a good damage on... Wait, I do have good damage. Do I have... Okay, this is my best damage on fire. That is not that great. Would I rather than just go for attack up or a CD max? No, I think this is just fine. This is just fine. And then right side is also fine. Yeah, we should easily be able to kill a Theomars with that. Theomars does have the HP lead, but Theomars in most cases don't really have an insane amount of HP, because you still have to make it somewhat damagey-ish. So should be fine, should be fine. Plus we can give it the first smack. Would have been dangerous if it actually started nemming there, which it could have. Maybe the smack was a little bit too hard, but still safe to get in. Like the 38k, it's not that much of damage, but yeah, that's just kind of the thing where this one still needs a crit rate awakening. But for some reason, it's still not a crit rate awakening. Yeah, the second hit is just so much more damage because of the attack buff. But then a Nyx itself, by itself, not gonna deal anything. Not gonna do anything. And we're just going to... Overwhelming power! Underwhelming power! I actually don't use Nyx on defense at all for me. No, do I? No, I don't do so. So we get 5 hits in the first 9 minutes at the moment. Not that much. We had a little bit of slow fight on that first one, I don't think. Oh, we still have 1-2 hit over here. How could we hit this? This is always one of those things that's a little bit dangerous to hit. Maximilian and Laura next to each other is definitely a dangerous fight. But what would be a way that we can hit this pretty cleanly? The Dominic actually does make it pretty interesting where the Dom would hit hard on a lot of units out there. So what would be a good way to hit this? I could go for this, but it might be good odds that these would move in front. I do actually think that I can just simply do this. Because you are minus wind. I don't think you get smacked that hard by this thing. And let's put you to minus wind for that same reason. The Dom might do a good amount of damage, but I think that we can actually survive this as well. Because this team is just insanely strong. Plus the Feng Yang will move in front of that. Yeah, would probably work. Let's just give that a try. I think we can make that work. It's not the easiest of fights, but I think we make it work. Also, if anything is off-will, he will be off-key. Expected that Dom to be off-will. Oh, I did not land on the Dom for the pushback. Yeah, I expected the Dom to be off-will mainly for the... Okay, is violent. That is fine, that is fine. For that reason, the Dom will also start hitting something else. Yikes, that is a lot more damage than I was hoping it to do in the first place, actually. Okay, we do have Torrent. Torrent, I would like to go on you. Because if we smack that one down, I think that there's not too much damage kicking in from him in the first place. Good thing we had a Torrent in there. That definitely did help out. That was a close one, not gonna lie. I do like this team. If I had a Laura, I would absolutely run a Maxi Laura as well. I would use a different third, because I have Nikki, so this with a Nikki next to it would be very nice. But yeah, I can see the Dom working, because you can add a lot of damage to the Dom. But if I had that first pushback on the Dom, I would have had a lot more potential for surviving in the first place. That's kind of the dangerous thing with putting at least one unit on will, because the Leo is good into the one not unit, or the one unit that's off will. So yeah, but in the end, it did work out. It was kind of close though. Good team, good team. So wait, these guys locked in like hours ago, and I'm still earlier done with my hit. Managed to kick in one more hit. One of those Yonchok Kakano teams. Do you think that the Hey Gang would do fine against this? So let's see how that would work out. Dust strip all, and therefore we can go for this one. Do I rather land on you or on you? I think I'd rather go for Kakano first, because that is the Death Breaker. And even if you go for those right now, it does get the additional turn. It's a little bit unfortunate. Let's kick those in, push that back, or not. At least because of the branding there, it starts hitting that more often, which is good for me. That's the thing is, there's just so much play with the Hey Gang and the Riley. And we did get a second Riley right now that was full skilled from the event. And because of that, I also do have, or right after that, I also did pull a second Hey Gang. So I can use this whole team twice right now as well, which is just incredibly nice. There's a lot of cool things about this team. So if we clear that, that is all Gucci. I'm not 100% sure if my second Tessarin is already skilled up. Starting to need a lot of Delphamons. Recently, I've actually used a lot of Delphamons in a lot of places. Okay, branding over there, not the biggest of issues. We can hit this, so at least the passive is no longer active. He does have attack buff, but we can at least remove that branding too. And I don't think he has Destroy, so he's not dealing that much damage, or even if he's dealing damage, it's not really dealing too much to me. Destroyed HP could be a little bit annoying, but in most cases, it's just a very good team. You just have to simply rune it properly, where everything is decently tanky. Even the Tessarion is very tanky, and then from there it's just pretty easy cleanups all the time. As long as you survive, hit your things, crit rate on this, some crit damage artifacts on it, and damage reductions on the other two, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.